Hey, there we go. Like, snap
And then
out
you
of
have
it.
supper at 2 a.m. This tracks. And that's if you're doing 3 meals. That's such a good floofy baby.
Oh.
I've been called
That's
worse.
a happy floofy baby.
Why is the
Very
bowl
happy
empty?
floofy baby. I
Why
also
is the
did
rum
recently
always
get my
gone?
nails done, and so
So
now
even happier baby.
even happier baby.
Mhm.
My old cat would get super, super excited because I would have been like scritching with my nails and then
Mhm.
would run back over and want all of the scritches, except I would have just trimmed my nails and I would give him to like 2 scritches and he would just stop and look at me like, no, this
That's
is
not-
not the
Like,
service I was
Mm-mm.
receiving.
Yeah.
But
Well, we should,
No.
Mike, you do the thing.
yep,
Oh, yeah,
do the
Mike, do the
thing.
thing.
You know the thing. If you don't do the thing, we can't start. That's how come we haven't started yet. You didn't do the thing.
Right. Well, I was waiting for someone to finish the sentence.
Which I appreciate. The sentence is finished. Do the thing.
Right. Previously on Shadow Scar.
Kai needs a cough drop.
I was just thinking that guy needs a lozenge badly.
So previously on Shadow Scar is 3 lines because we did so much last session.
Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
did.
And then there was a somebody had to lose power.
I'm sorry. It
like a jerk.
So
How
here
dare
we
you
go.
cut the power to your own home?
So we walk into the Building Trade Center after following Evelian, who ran away from us.
The
Tanamichi
Building
is
Trade
sneaking.
Center, not the World Trade Center. Key distinction in this
Yep,
moment.
we walk into a
True.
Building Trade Center.
The
Thank you.
moon. The moon trade center.
Sneaking around. Tanamichi is sneaking around the side to sneak in. Rina, Mike, and Hoshi go in through the front, and Four and Molly are scheming to add a poison to his dart gun.
Fair, familiar.
Tanamichi biffs it on the metal catwalk, and there are 4 guys with guns who immediately point them directly at him.
Uh-huh.
And then upon entering, there's a really nice lounging area that looks like a college dorm, and that everyone got really drunk and ate a lot of food. Those are my notes.
Right, yeah, there's pizza boxes all over the place, dozens of kind of crushed cans of this and
were
that all
all-
over the place.
That is
we
the
were
extent of
converging
my...
onto the same location, though.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Four and Molly are
Tanamichi
outside.
had collapsed and had the guns pointed, and
Yep.
then Hoshi,
And then I think we
Kai,
have...
and was it
Rina.
Hoshi, Kai, and Rina were
Mhm.
Yep.
we were
And I
all
think-
making our way up towards the same location, but we hadn't made it yet.
Correct, you're on the
Yeah.
floor below.
Okay.
And you
Tanamichi-
had, I don't remember how many rounds. But it
Oh, none. We were gonna
None.
go right back to Tanamichi's situation. They are in the shit at this moment. There
Yeah,
are 4
yeah.
guns pointed at them. One here, one here, one here, one here. They're in the middle of the room. Good. Whoa. What
Gotta
do you
get my
do?
dice
You got
out.
like a split second. Those guns
Yeah.
are actively spinning up. They're the kind that railgun, perhaps minigun. Well, look, they look mean.
the pew pew
Wow.
pew.
Right. And more like
I was looking at what I had on my character sheet to try and get me the fuck out of this mess. And
Ajax. It's tough on grease.
almost.
One of my favorite jokes that's ever been made and printed on a product. Wow, that's a smart joke. Big fan.
I love jokes that when you get like product stuff that when you get older you're like, oh, that wasn't just a random string of words they decided to put
Uh-huh.
together.
No, yeah, that's
There's
actually
like
quite
layers
clever.
there. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Somebody in marketing didn't get paid enough for that joke.
Somebody in marketing said, I'm a nerd and I will make it everyone's problem.
Yeah.
I have some blinding powder.
Hold on. You're gonna fall through the roof, get caught, drop a smoke pellet like an actual ninja, and disappear. Is that
Yeah,
the
because
plan?
Tanamichi's
I
an
am
actual
the
ninja.
actual ninja in this group.
Tanamichi is good at their job, including when they fuck up. The
Like,
rest of us just fuck up, and
Right.
then we get good at our job afterwards.
Maybe.
When it doesn't matter anymore.
There's
That's
no one
funny.
left to say I
Yeah.
made a mistake.
Stormy, you're very quiet.
You are very quiet.
Yeah, you got really quiet all of a sudden.
Still
You were fine, like, when we first started.
better,
Thanks.
worse.
Work
So
the
quiet.
same.
Speak with your whole diaphragm.
Where is the microphone and how close is it to thy face?
Put the microphone in your mouth.
No, because then I don't want to hear all the mouth noises. Just
The microphone is actually like less than a
That's
foot
better.
from
Oh,
my
that's a
face.
lot
That's a lot
better.
better,
That's much
actually.
better.
okay.
Okay.
So what did you just try to say?
I I don't fail a whole lot of stuff. At least no one's left alive to know.
Yeah, that's why I say then we get good.
It,
Uh-huh.
Look, it is a
Fail a bunch.
successful.
We
Mhm.
kill the people, and
I
then
don't-
once there's no more witnesses, now we're good at shit because they can't catch
Mhm.
us anymore. It's
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
If Assassin's Creed taught me anything, it is a successful stealth mission if no one's alive to squeal on you.
Yeah, it's aggressive
Bingo.
stealth.
Aggressive stealth. Nice.
Yep.
And even in this moment,
Which
Tanamichi
is-
falling is still doing
Mhm.
blinding powder and not pew pew.
So
Mhm.
Like, no,
unfortunately
you
for
didn't see me.
Tanamichi, by taking an action, a character can make a marksmanship check to throw the powder into the eyes of a target within 15 feet. Or
fuck.
if you'd rather do the at your feet and try and disappear that way, you don't actually disappear when that happens, right? Like you throw the powder and then you move real fast.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can also fog bank you on my turn.
Bank.
Or
But I don't want to rob
below.
Tanamichi of their badass
Mhm.
smoke pellet moment.
I have a split second to figure this out.
Right.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you throw the pellet at your feet, where would you go after that? Back up the telescope?
I mean,
It's when the spider falls and goes, "Ugh," and then
yep. Fucking shit. I should have figured out what I was gonna do the second that I landed before this.
To be fair, you didn't know that was going to go poorly.
well, also it's not like it's been a week or
True.
anything.
Yep,
Says the
that-
person who
that-
never
that's-
ever remembers to level up
I was just going to say.
ever.
True,
And then the
but
session starts and I'm like, oh, hold on, let me
Wait, what
I
session are
also
we on?
see Tanamichi being the kind of person to plan for failure.
Sure.
So they would like have
You mean because they're
the
good at their
backup.
job.
Which is
Exactly,
why I
because they're
said
good at their
blinding
job.
powder, and then figured out, oh fuck, I can only use it on one person, and there's
You
four
could throw
guys.
the ground right in front of you. This doesn't mean
Mhm.
this wouldn't mean that they are blinded. It means that ye would be obscured. Mechanically, these are similar.
Ye would be obscured.
Well, then,
obscured.
and I have my breathing mask.
congratulations on your new
I
vocals
don't go
then.
blind.
Obscured. Right. So you would throw the pellet, it would go all over the place. You would not choke on it because you have your breathing mask.
Mhm.
I need to know as they're going to open fire and fill that smoke and discover immediately that you're not in it. Did you duck? Did you charge one of them? Did you scramble out of there? Where'd you go?
Yeah, so he would have, and I have, we'll have to, we can decide if this is in the moment good enough. I have perfect memory as a quirk, so photographic memory, can I have, in the split second that I got to look around the room before I got the guns pointed at my face, could I have found like something to duck behind or like a room to duck into or anything like that?
So there is a room here up at there's a side room over here. You've got 3 places you could go that don't involve lunging at one of them, right? If the goal is when the smoke is settled for them not to see you, not for you to be on one of them and take this moment to take the advantage instead. You've got 3 options. You could scramble up the telescope back out through the top of the roof. There was a giant hatch up there. That's what you fell through in the first place. There is a big panel on the bottom of the telescope, a mounting bracket, that is large enough you could dive in there and they wouldn't see you until afterwards, though you would still be just as vulnerable as you are now. They just, now you're right in a trap that you hope they don't notice. Both of those would require almost no effort on your part, given how close you are to them. You wouldn't have to move horizontally all that much. If you want to make it to that room, you'd have to move you'd have to move out of the smoke while it was moving. They'll see you move out of it unless you move really fast.
I also have my Shinobi Shozaku, so it's +1 bonus to stealth checks made in an area of dim light or total darkness. Does this count as dim light being
for their
obscured?
purposes dim light, yes, because they can't really see you. So that was going to be my suggestion: is to make a stealth check towards the room. which will count as your athletics checks for being shot at, because they are going to open fire, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
I love the parts of
So-
Heinz that are coming in and out of shot as you're petting him.
He's a good boy.
It just looks like you're
Uh,
petting a random like rug that's
To make
moving,
the
but
stealth
it is
roll,
a
let me
doggy.
tell me how many successes you get. You're looking to meet or beat 5 in order to not take any
Oh.
damage at all.
I
I
believe
am
in you.
rolling
I believe
6
in you.
dice.
Come
Okay.
on.
Harry.
You got this. You
Give it to
got this.
Heinz. Heinz gives you good luck.
Oh, God damn it. Okay.
That's
I
a
don't like that.
Yeah, no,
That's
that
a-
was not a
Oh,
happy
don't like
face.
that.
You rolled 6 sixes, right?
That is the face
That was-
when somebody has stubbed their toe and crapped themselves at the same time. That was not a happy face.
Yeah, I rolled okay, 3 threes,
It's not a fate I
Oh.
want on
4,
anyone. That's no.
a 6, and a 1. So
Oh.
I have 1
Oh.
success.
Oh,
Out of
Oh
6
no.
dice.
no.
I say
I
this
trip
in the
and I biff it again.
right. I say this in the most positive way possible. Sucks to be you. Let me roll
Is it
some
Yeah.
actually,
dice.
here's the real question. Is Tanamichi actually good at their job just in comparison to us?
Or they
And
just
because they separated off on their own,
Uh-huh.
it's
Yes.
now we're not distracting everyone. Oh no.
Gotta
Do we
count.
do or is that the end of the round? Are we up on the same
Oh
floor?
no,
or
you're
is
busy
Tanamichi
running
still
up the
on?
You
I'm
see
I'm
all of
taking
that. So as
all of the
Tanamichi
shit.
throws the pellet, the 4 of you watch laser fire. Those guns spin up and they shoot. They're like laser Gatling guns. They fill that area. The
Oh.
guards are just smart enough to aim down just a little bit so they don't shoot each other as they pepper the ground. And the area, 2 to 3 feet above the ground, at an angle. That, oh God. I rolled really, really well. I'm sorry.
I don't like the sound of that either.
Hold on.
Is
That's
my character gonna die in the first 10 minutes of game today, guys?
24,
No, in the first
28.
15.
How many health points do you have, Tanamichi?
Not enough.
You take 34 points of damage.
Whoa!
That's over half. That's twice plus 2 more of my vitality.
Oh God.
Fucking damn.
I have
Well-
15 vitality.
The most any of us can have right now, I think, is 20. I think that's the most we can max out.
Oh, goodness.
Unless you have something extra.
Yeah.
Now I gotta figure out how death works. Sorry,
Yeah.
did I say death? I meant dying.
Oh.
Gotta figure out how dying works.
We have a lantern, right? We still have a lantern. Did anyone pick up an extra lantern? Eclipse.
I
move
think we
grass.
had one that was a like oh God, that had a demon or something in it.
We turned that in.
We turned that one in.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a lantern.
Okay.
Death.
Hoshi
Here we
has a
go.
lantern.
If a character loses
We
their last
had
one of
two.
vitality, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying we had 2. We used 1 and we turned it in. I don't know if would we have gotten the lantern back?
I mean, I know Molly definitely has one.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
But-
Hoshi has one.
Molly's outside.
Yeah. Hoshi's coming up. So
Okay.
Oh my.
worst
so
case, we maybe can
When a
Tanamichi can just be
character
extra stealthy
reduces
and
to 0 vitality, they're just dead. There's no save or anything. When a character dies and enters the spirit world, they become a wandering spirit. They have access to none of the items they had in life. That doesn't mean they disappeared. It means you just can't touch them. You can't interact with the material plane. Even bodies of water would stand as thin as air. They have access, but you do have access to. You can take actions in the spirit world and have access to all of your techniques and Mikio as you usually would. As a wandering spirit, the character can perceive the material plane but cannot physically interact with anything in it. They cannot be sensed in any way by any characters without spirit sight and are able to pass through solid objects and characters in the material world as though they were mist.
Do we
True
have
death.
spirit sight?
If you have a spirit lantern, kind of.
Okay.
Because
We
you can look
can-
through the lantern, right?
Right.
That's right.
right,
Okay.
which-
Okay.
Okay.
There's
And
a
I'm pretty
special.
sure
Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure my spectral spine might be able to do the same
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
we have ways of confirming
That.
there's Tanamichi's spirit.
Mhm.
How much key do you currently have, Tanamichi?
I have 6.
That is how many rounds you have until you aren't anymore. A wandering spirit has no vitality. Instead, their key reserve determines how long they're able to remain in the spirit world. If at any point a wandering spirit has no key points, they pass on beyond the spirit world into the clutches of Yomi. Once this happens, their spirit cannot be retrieved by any means. At the beginning of each of a wandering spirit's turns, they lower their current key reserve by 1. Additionally, anytime a wandering spirit takes damage from a threat in the spirit world, which I will get to in a second, they instead reduce their key reserve by 1. Now would be a great time to point out that you are not alone in the spirit world, and you understand how come a research outpost has such heavily armed people in it. Because as you shift, I was going to go with transcend. Let's go with shift into the spirit world. There is a giant ravenous monster that fills the entirety of this room. That immediately locks its eyes on you, like an octopus. If it had all the suction, if it had way too many beaks, and everything was in the wrong spot.
No.
You're right there. Look at that.
Wow.
The monster sounds incredible. I am more reacting to the giant monster filling the room in which is now effectively just Tanamichi in terms
no,
of
it fills
spiritual
the
distraction.
It's like you all can't see it because
it
you're not in the
passes
spirit
through
world,
shit,
but it goes
yeah.
right. Yeah, it fills the entire chamber, all the floors.
This is
I
not getting better.
And
I
it
knew
turns one of its yellowy green brass eye looking things at you and like does that like you're watching the cartoon where the eyes lock and pulse a little bit. Like it's not looking around you, it's looking at you. Fuck, it might be looking through you.
So essentially, even with the lantern, we can't save Tanamichi with the lantern.
We can't.
You can save Tanamichi with a lantern.
We just have 6
rounds.
points.
Right, you
Tanamichi
gotta
has 6
find
points
him.
of either time or
Mhm.
hits before
us to
they're
get-
poof.
For us to get
And
them in lantern.
and using Mikio will burn those points if he tries to use them.
Right. Additional,
Oh,
the good news
okay.
is that damage works differently when you're in the spirit world. So if you were to take that same hit you just took right now in the spirit world, you don't take 26 key. You take 1 point of key loss. Spirits are
Okay.
surprisingly tough for being something of minimal substance.
Mhm.
It's like the
Well, you
warp shell
can't kill
system. If
something
it
that's dead.
right, if it's 50
So-
damage, it's 1 hit. Your
Okay,
key reserve
so
gets you 6 hits.
and
But
I'm
also 6
assuming
hits of 1 hit point are
Right.
worse.
Right. But Mike is correct. If you use anything that burns your key, obviously you will shrink that pool, giving you less time, which is unfortunate because your key options are the only thing that will be able to hurt the thing in front of you. They're your only way to interact with any part of the world at all.
Mhm.
Mike, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, Mike, what do you want to do?
oh
You
well, I
just
was gonna
watched
say
Tanamichi hit the floor. They're
Yeah,
very,
I was
very
gonna-
dead. Like
yeah.
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I'm so those things are a massive threat right now, and we don't see the spirit thing.
Nope.
So if Hoshi can get Tanamichi,
Mhm.
I might have a way of neutralizing the guys.
So does Molly as well.
This is a high stress situation, and I'm all for letting you determine whatever the hell play order you think works best.
I
So-
think
Yeah.
This is one of
Go
those
for
times
it.
where the conversation takes all day, but the combat round takes 10 seconds.
watching
Mhm.
Tanamichi.
Can we do a small synopsis of like exactly what each of us is able to see? Because I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
sure I was
sure.
like Reina was like not entered the building yet, from my understanding.
Then you saw
were-
none of
you
that, though
were-
you will have heard the gunfire.
Yeah.
Guns like
think you
that
were
are
right
real
behind us,
noticeable.
though.
They're real noisy.
Because I remember somebody was behind me and I can't remember because I wasn't in the
I
back.
think that was
I was
Molly.
like,
No, Molly was
Okay.
outside.
Molly and
Yeah,
Flo were
right.
outside.
Next to Rena. Rena and Molly are both
Hoshi,
outside.
Rena, and
Yeah.
Kai went inside. I don't know what order we were in.
I know that I wasn't up front.
Yeah,
I
and we
remember
were-
being in
we
the- I
were
remember
going
it was, like,
upstairs,
middle.
and we hadn't made it upstairs yet when Tanamichi fell and had
I don't
this-
remember if Rena went into the building though.
If
I think she was intentionally like hanging back.
if you were hanging
because
back,
of
then
that.
you're with
Mhm.
Four and Molly.
That was my understanding. The three of you
Because-
are outside. Kai and Hoshi have gone in through the front door. Tanamichi
Mhm.
went in through the roof. So the
Yeah.
only people who saw that are Kai and Hoshi.
Mhm.
Okay.
Though, like those Gatling rails are expensive.
Loud.
And very, very loud. They're so expensive that if anyone in the party has like money spider sense, it's Rena, and if Rena has it, you can literally smell those guns from here. They cost a small fortune.
So
Like-
We need to get
Tanamichi
Stormy one
fell
of those.
through and
Right.
then got
Yes, we
shot
do.
up.
A boom, 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 boom.
Tana,
Got it.
yes,
Okay.
Tanamichi fell through the roof and was immediately perforated
So
like a
Hoshi
cardboard box.
is going to, seeing Tanamichi attempt to get away and instead get Swiss cheesed and not move.
I
Hoshi
want to
is-
stress that would have ended much worse, actually, because I took into account that you biffed it and hit the deck, so they only hit you with some of the laser fire. That number actually would have been higher.
Okay.
Oh, so you were
Hoshi
saying?
is gonna immediately look through the spirit lantern
Smart.
because before getting to the body, that's going to be the fastest way to confirm if Tanamichi is unconscious versus dead.
You bet.
Is it a choice for the spirit to enter the lantern?
Hold
Or
on.
is it I decide you and I open the lantern and you just gotta floof inside?
Or is it
By
kind of like
taking
a
an item
suck?
action, you can look through the lantern and
Yeah.
spend
Like-
another action
There
to
you go.
click down the top of the lantern, opening the window and sucking an adjacent wandering spirit into
Right.
it.
So you need 2 actions, and the adjacent is important. That means you either Tanamichi needs to come to you, or you need to go up on that deck.
Yeah.
I point that out because the guards,
are still there.
and they don't
Mhm.
like sweep the area. They don't like look around to see if Tanamichi came with anybody else. They don't see you, for example, even though you're like
Mhm.
15 feet below them through a metal grate. They could absolutely see you if they were looking. They're just not.
Extremely pertinent question.
That's
Sure.
weird.
Does sucking in a wandering spirit account for size?
Are you going with where I think you're going with this?
I'm just wondering.
Are you?
Hey, can
Am I smelling what you're stepping in?
I was gonna, I mean, obviously we should focus on the guys.
Right, yeah, you
Um,
want to suck a specter. I understand.
No, I'm just wondering if you can, if we can bottle this here octopus.
The northwestern tree octopus. Yeah.
Regardless, that is one way of neutralizing the threat to Tanamichi, which I
Either
imagine,
way, go ahead.
which I imagine Hoshi is about to see for the very first time.
Yep. Yep.
Either way, you'd have to go up there. Like,
Well,
So
I guess that's
Hoshi-
not true because the creature expands through the whole building.
So
So you-
Hoshi's first action is to look through the spirit lantern looking
You
for
bet.
Tanamichi, and then I'm assuming sees Tanamichi and giant fucking filling everything octopus.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
It's kind of
Hoshi
pretty if it wasn't
goes
so damn scary.
Mm.
Hoshi goes pale, like palpably,
You bet.
just
White, an
Whoa.
8.5 by 11. You bet.
So,
Or a sheet of paper for people in
Yep.
other nations. An A2, I think it's called.
yeah, I think at this point, Kai's going to be like, okay, Hoshi, grab Tanamichi. Molly, we may need your lantern too. I will try and neutralize the guys.
there is a big motherfucking octopus spirit filling the whole house. What the fuck in all of y'all's brain
You bet.
is Hoshi's status update?
Oh, wait. Can we
Mhm.
also communicate by images in our head?
Yeah, you can see what they see in real time. You don't even I'm not even sure you have a choice.
Yeah, you see
So
the
we can now see.
octopuses.
Yeah. Oh, fun.
Mhm.
Lovely.
Fun. So
My
who-
question, and
who all
this
has
would
lanterns?
normally be a question I would ask Tanamichi's knowledge of,
Help.
but
Help me. Help me.
is hi buddy. Oh my gosh, I found his brush and he is going crazy over it right now. Is so spirit getting sucked into a lantern for sure. But is size and potential power of the spirit also a consideration in being able to trap it? Like in D&D it would be like a legendary action. Oh, I can just decide that I say, like are there any things like that we would know of to make just going, oh, I'll grab the octopus instead? Not
As a general rule,
straightforward
lanterns
plan.
don't have a size problem. It doesn't matter how big, because
Bruh.
spirits, they shrink. They're like Pokemon. I don't know how big it is.
Well,
It
yeah,
fits
but
in
in
the
terms of
Pokeball.
like the spirit's ability to
Right, I was getting to
Resist it.
that.
is kind of more
Um,
my
the
question.
size of the spirit does not indicate the power level of the spirit. But power levels of spirits are a consideration, but only at the highest of levels.
Okay.
Which again would function very much like a Pokeball. You throw it, they wiggle, it pops, and then they get their turn again.
Mm.
Such a spirit's incredible magnitude, you can once you're on the spirit, once you're looking through the once you can see it through the lantern, you can feel its cascading power ripple through the lantern up into your brain.
Is this a very, very powerful one?
You are confident that that is not you would need 2 lanterns.
Oh, but then we
to like
wouldn't
use
be
them
able
at
to
the same
get
time.
Tanamichi because
Right.
I don't think we have a
Right.
third one.
Right,
Wait.
exactly.
I thought we did have a total of 3.
Do you have a total
we
of 3?
gave one away with a different spirit in it.
Very Ghostbusters.
Oh,
You
the one
combine
that
the
we
2 at the
sent.
same time.
We
Yeah,
sent
yeah.
with that one
So we
dude.
have
Okay.
2 right now.
Mhm.
Also, just now brushing Eclipse for maybe the last 4 minutes.
Wait, so it
Bruh.
is the spirit thing able to still hurt us if we're not in the spirit world?
You? No.
No,
Tanamichi?
Tanamichi.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
then our primary goal is to get Tanamichi into the lantern, not the
Right.
entity. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
if you
yeah.
want to
but-
get to Tanamichi, either he'll have to come to you, which is to
Mhm.
say the ground floor, or you'll have to go to him on the second
But we
floor.
won't be able to
Can't we just
save
use the
Tanamichi
shadow
by getting
portal?
rid of the spirit
The
first
shadow
and
what?
then grabbing Tanamichi.
Can't we just use the
Mhm.
void portal to like put the lantern through and click?
Hey, that's pretty smart.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what Hoshi was kind of thinking of doing.
Yeah.
You'll find the
but-
picture of the terrible squid monster in the chat.
Yeah, I'm
Uh-huh,
sure you
mhm,
did.
Not acknowledging it, Jay.
My concern is
Oh, I hate
less
it.
can we deal with it right
Mhm.
now? Because if we know we need 2 lanterns to
I
deal
know
with
it's a good
great.
piece of art when somebody goes, "Oh, thanks, I hate it." Good call.
My question is, and this is kind of in the back of Hoshi's mind, it's not the priority, but it's also what the fuck is this thing doing here? And why is our councilman in this room? Also, we were following him.
Mhm.
Do we see him?
No. Perhaps he's in that side room that Tanamichi is aware of and you aren't from his.
Great. Okay. For Hoshi's second action, can I, because I'm gonna need to be able to get close, and I'm not gonna, because my Mikio closes at the end of my turn. So doing it now and then not being able to do an action to get Tanamichi doesn't seem worth it. Can I do my second action as an analyze action to just see what all I might be able to glean beyond these people with their guns? Maybe be able to see the side room, maybe be able to see what they're like, what's the important thing that they're guarding.
Sure.
Are there any other surprises in said room waiting for us, etc., etc.? And I have my homeland ability is if I do an analyze action, or an awareness or a knowledge check, and I fail it, I still get a minor clue or detail.
Oh, neat. Go ahead and make that knowledge check, your analyze action. What are you trying to figure out specifically?
I would like to figure out other important factors of the scene. So, doorway, protection,
Sure.
hidden traps, a 5th gunman, anything like that. I don't want to step up into the room and be grabbed by a tentacle,
Sure.
like just anything else that when you're looking at the scene in your brain immediately locks onto, and they're shooting Tanamichi who's dead. I now want to take a minute and go, okay, what else is here?
You
Just
bet. Very Sherlock Holmes in the Robert Downey Jr. movie, and like see all the angles real fast. You
so
bet.
is this
Which is by far the coolest part of that movie.
Oh yeah.
an analyze action? So is that a knowledge or an awareness?
Knowledge.
Okay. So 4. And this is a D6 system. Okay.
Correct.
Listen, I'm in a D6 system with you. I'm in a D12 system with you.
Look, I haven't asked you to play anything particularly crunchy in quite some time. You're the one who pitched
No, you haven't.
Pathfinder.
It's literally just trying to remember which die am I pulling out to roll.
Although, it's one of the reasons I like ICRPG, because you get yourself, which is not to say that this system isn't great. It is. but ICRPG encourages you to use all 7 of the 7 you get in a set, and I think that's neat. But I gotta say, the Shadow Scar has a bunch of stuff he doesn't have.
So it is 4 5s and a 1.
Putting you at a grand total of what, 3 successes?
Yeah.
Yes.
You bet. So you notice a couple of things rapidly. The grate the big machine is on, the floor above you, really. You can see the 4 mounting brackets from here. You could bring the floor to you if you really needed to.
By a lever or by force? Or
by force.
Okay.
Those brackets look like they mean business, but they also had been here for a long time. So
Okay.
you could probably make that happen. You also have open access to them from here. The inside of the building beyond the first floor is not designed for anything other than utility. It's not pretty. Things aren't covered up. It's like a maintenance closet. It's usually the least beautified section of in a person's house. Maybe you have a vanity screen to hide the boiler. Maybe you don't. Right. Any house I've ever been in that had an unfinished wall was either in the basement or the utility room. Also, you can see the door from here. Velian's not where you can see him, so he's got to be in there. Either that or he vanished when he came in here. Much less likely.
Regardless, we still have a tracker on him.
Right, you still have a tracker on him. And the telescope you can also see in the spectral realm, which is probably the biggest eye catcher.
Interesting. Okay. Gonna
It looks
kinda
different. There's a
giving
giant spike running through it.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna be giving a visual update to everybody.
You bet.
As well as that my plan is to Mikio, Lantern, Tanamichi
Okay.
next, but I make sure especially Kai is aware of the brackets in case we
You
want
bet.
to.
That's two motion. That's two actions for
me,
you.
total.
Kai, what do you want to do?
Okay, I want to make sure Hoshi stays a little bit back from me for the next couple of seconds.
Okay.
I'm going to no. I'm going to deep fog the area around Tanamichi's body.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I'm going to dive into that exact space.
Okay.
To launch my second Mikio.
Wait, fog bank costs you an action? Yes.
1.
Okay, you only get 2.
Right. I was just going to move and then
move is an action. That's the problem.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
That's
Really?
why I'm not moving in and grabbing
Yes, move is an action.
with my second. I would have to do the Mikio or a move.
This is the part where the Pondsmith mentality leaks out into the system. Every Pondsmith system I've ever played was at least a little bit tactical. I appreciate Cody's attempt to prevent something like the split move from happening, which involves a lot of cyberpunk horror stories, and I'll tell you another day.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm willing to take the gamble.
Ooh.
We just found out that it hasn't been going well.
Right.
But Tanamichi's gambling hasn't been going well.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Kai doesn't do well when other people gamble for Kai.
Right. So
I will be right back.
You bet.
How close can I get, like, right up against them?
Movement.
Gun guys?
Your movement is what? 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could scale up onto the second floor by the ladder without any problem. It's right in front of you. So let's call that 6 feet. You've got 24 left over. You could reach any 4 of those guards.
Any of those 4 guards, you mean?
Right, yes.
Okay.
Or Tanamichi.
Am I assuming that they are reasonably athletic?
How would you tell?
Good question. Never mind. So Rena and Molly seem to have the same idea I have, and I'm encouraging us to triple dip here.
Triple dip?
Yes. I am going to hit them with devil's quills.
Sounds Shakespearean.
It is a focus check.
From them?
Yeah, no, it's a focus check for me, an athletics check from each of them.
Each of them?
Yes. I am going to make a focus check to launch quills at all characters in a 15-foot radius area adjacent to me.
Does that cost you an action?
Yes.
Then you'll have to do it on the next turn.
I'm retracting the fog bank in order to do this.
That's I see. Okay. Wait, you retracted that means they can fire upon you. They can see you.
That I fully acknowledge that's the gamble part of this.
Okay, just checking. You bet. I mean, it's not their turn yet, but
right.
They've got a while. They just shot me.
Right. So the hope here is that the rest of the crew, over the course of what
remains of the round,
Molly, Rena, and 4 all still have turns yet,
right,
and can follow up on what I'm about to unleash upon them.
Right. So you run up, you do a thing, and hopefully those guards are either all incapacitated or dead before it's their turn again when they do the same thing to you that they did to Tanamichi.
Pretty much.
I see.
Or at the very least, they have different priorities.
Sure.
So my focus is going to be opposing their athletics.
Okay. Oh, I rolled very bad. I rolled 2 successes.
Okay. So I just need focus is going to be a 4 dice. Okay. Let's see. 1, 4, 5, 6.
How many successes does that leave you?
4.
3.
So if I were to cost you
4. Oh, because there's a 1.
If I were to cost you 3 of them, you'd fail?
Oh, fuck me. What?
If I were to cost you 3 of them, you'd fail?
Well, how do you cost me 3 of them?
I have Molly, Rena, and Tanamichi's.
You don't have my Inyo.
No.
I don't.
Tough shit.
You can also only use the person's Inyo against them.
Against themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different system. My apologies.
Yeah, and you haven't had mine for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't have yours. Why is that in my notes?
Rena got hers back
a long time ago.
Because I forgot to adjust it. My apologies.
Best say, don't you dare take mine.
You don't get to use my shit against me. I never gave it to you in the first place.
I think you gave mine back to me at one point because you were hanging on to it for a while.
Did I?
Yeah.
Right.
I know I have not given you my Inyo yet at all this entire game.
Yes, because you're nervous.
Because
I've been rolling well, or someone else has covered up for my fuck up.
This means I need to double check my notes. Tanamichi, do I have yours?
Yes, you do. I have not marked.
Okay, just checking.
I think the only ones you have is Tanamichi's right now.
Unfortunately,
given the correction I just received, yes, that is my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to forget it's there. I have a really bad brain for meta currency. Also, I'm thinking of a completely different system that does a very similar thing without the caveat that you if I were to get 4's Inyo, there's no guarantee that I'm going to use it on him. Group game, group benefit.
Also, I have
and sometimes group harm.
Question when it comes to the way things are worded in the system.
But
so anytime it says it's a civilian, is that anybody that's not a part of the organization?
Yes, a civilian in this case would be treated the same way that the civilian Yakuza relationship is. They don't mean even in the case of the faction here, everyone who isn't part of the organization is a civilian, even somebody like a cop.
Perfect. Okay, that answers my question. That helps me with my next move. Okay, just wanted to ask that.
What are you doing there, Devil Quill person?
Yes, so Devil's Quills, they're only going to take 1 point of damage each right now. However, they are also poisoned with snake scale solution.
Sounds ugly.
What does that do?
Oh, I'm very excited for Molly's next turn.
Also, when I sat back down, I heard, oh yeah, so Rena and Molly and 4 can follow up on what I'm about to unleash on them. And I was like, and then you said, oh, and so the guards, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so you're not doing things against our teammates.
So, yeah. So after being afflicted by snake scale solution, a character takes 2 points of damage at the beginning of each of their turns until they make a difficult 4 endurance check, or someone else makes a medicine check of the same difficulty with a first aid kit.
Apologies, they suffer what?
And this is different.
2 points of damage.
You did a
every turn
against the cat. Weird creature things, right? Not the oil.
I love that you're calling them cat. I appreciate your
I said the
Uh-huh.
cat creature things.
whatever. I heard the word cat. Find the reality you want, not the reality you have.
I'm not sure what you're
I was
asking.
just saying if what you're doing is the same or different than what Tanamichi had done to those things in.
No, he used a different ability that I
Yeah.
also now have called
Booming blades.
blooming
Oh,
blades.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Blooming
Cool,
blades.
cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Booming,
So
booming blades, blooming blades.
4 is correct.
Yes.
I just bothered to look over the Inyo section of the book. While it doesn't state in a individual sentence that you only use your Inyo used only gets used back on the person who burned it originally, the sentences collectively do suggest that pretty plainly. Yes. My apologies. Like I misread that. So
you're
you are
using a different Mikio, and then this snake oil is something you applied
Part-
to it.
no, that is part of the Mikio.
and how many of them are getting hit? All of
Oh,
them?
that's
You said
fun.
everybody
Every
within
single
15
one.
feet? Nice.
Nice.
You bet. So
Yes.
you're up there. These are quills, like magic quills that appear in thin air and penetrate them?
Porcupine quills,
You
basically.
bet.
Yeah.
Creepy. Where do those come from? Do you burp them? Do you go like that and they fly off of you?
That's what I'm
Yeah, it's
picturing.
very
I don't.
very porcupine-esque. Yeah.
You bet.
Amazing.
He does a
Between-
ridgeback thing and they shoot
Even
off
if
of
that's
him.
not what you were gonna go with, that is what I was headcanoning. So I appreciate that
Mhm.
that's how you're doing it.
You bet.
Yes. This ferret just entered porcupine mode.
You're damn right.
Yeah.
Bristle me this. Rena, what do you want to do?
So
Okay.
can I explain the poison first
Yes,
before?
please
sure,
do that.
yes.
Please
Uses
do that while
it?
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
Well,
so while Four and I were outside and Rena, what we did is Molly's creativity got a little too curious because Four was basically like, I need a poison for these darts, and Molly's like, hee 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 hee. So we created what was the name of it, Four? I'm looking for it.
Yeah, I wanted to call. Oh god, I have to scroll up too.
Oh, here it is. The sleeping demon toxin. So what she did is she took 2 of her existing poisons, which are from Shadowscar, the Devil's Venom and Hysteria toxin, and mixed them together. So the Devil's Venom is after being afflicted by this poison, character suffers the hindered condition, so kind of like paralysis. And then the Hysteria toxin is after being afflicted by this poison, a character suffers the advanced threatened mental state. So basically, this puts you into sleep paralysis, viewing the sleep paralysis demon. So, and now
That's
Four has this loaded into
amazing.
his dart gun, by the way.
Mhm, mhm.
So that is the potion we have created. The poison.
You made a sleep paralysis demon launching gun.
Yes.
The poison,
Based on
especially
lore
for
from
Cusco.
the actual book. Thank
Right.
you very
Uh-huh.
much.
Incredible.
Poison for Cusco. Cusco
So,
is poison. The poison
All of
especially
this,
made
by
for
the way,
Cusco.
was talked about during the session while we were outside scheming when everything was happening inside.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. That's
Scheming.
incredible.
Yep,
Okay,
in
but
the
here's-
Discord
yes.
messages, like, all right,
If we
let's do
can't
this.
let Four blow things up, we can make him be
Wait,
able to take
wait.
things down other ways.
I'm pretty sure I just need to get the numbers from Jay. I'm pretty sure I have some stuff that can blow stuff
You
up.
do.
Oh, I believe it.
Or you remind me of my favorite clone. Have I ever told you that?
I don't know what that means.
From the
Star
Clone
Wars, the Clone
From the
Wars.
Clone
There's
Wars,
like
yeah.
a
Mhm.
1,000 clone. There's millions of clones. You remind Four reminds me of my favorite clone, whose
Which
name
one's
was
your
Wrecker.
favorite?
Like,
Which one's your favorite?
Wrecker. Wrecker's pretty great.
I don't remember who Wrecker is.
Did you
off
watch
the top
Bad
of my-
Batch?
Oh no, not one of the Bad Batch.
What's wrong with Bad Batch? They're great. They live their authentic lives 24 hours a day. Or else, what's not to like?
He just smashes stuff.
So do you.
No, I don't.
Yes.
I build stuff that just so happens to make other stuff go smash.
He builds stuff in reverse. You're the same.
Killing stuff in reverse.
No, that sounds like somebody who attaches limbs and somebody who does an autopsy are the same
In
person.
reverse.
Also,
Not-
Tanamichi, Molly definitely wants to work with you on like the little potion like the fog poppers that you did,
Oh,
because she
mhm.
definitely wants to put some of this in there.
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
We are getting so close to Mr. Fantastic. That one time he was evil.
We just
That
need
one
Tanamichi to
time?
be rescued.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Clarification. That one time he was super duper the evilest.
That one time?
Look, he only calls himself the Maker that one time.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
Okay,
So Rena,
so-
you go for it with this
Rena, it's your
new
turn.
So
exciting
I don't have
development.
yes, I don't have a poison on me that has force. So I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna try a thing to de-escalate the situation. If that doesn't work, then we need to come in guns blazing a little bit more.
Let me check.
I'm going to
am I
use
dead? Rena
and to
said the word
confirm-
de-escalate.
Hey, I got an idea. Okay, so
Rena's coming in with logic is my
use
concern.
Fucking
so the
strange.
key reserved is only used for Mikios, right? Not techniques, or is it for techniques too?
Just Mikio.
Just
I
Mikio.
think it's just Mikio.
Okay, I have an aura of authority technique.
Okay.
Neat.
So going in with the aura of authority being like, what are you guys doing? Trying to like get the guards to stop.
So
Sure.
trying to become their authority as opposed to, hey guys, we need to cool off.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yes. Again, de-escalating the situation.
So you're
However,
trying
It
to
feels much
out-
more Rena. It's less. It is de-escalation, but it's
But it's
de-escalation
not
by way of
peace
control.
talks. It's
No.
sit down. Who are
Shh.
you?
Exactly.
This is weaponized Karening.
Right. This is sit down, shut up. Let me tell you how it's going to be.
Here's the
Right.
thing. Here's the
I
thing.
want to speak to your manager.
Here's no.
Not
no,
me, please.
This is worse
Not me,
than I want to
please.
speak to your manager. This is, didn't you know I'm your manager's wife?
Right, like-
Excuse you.
Speak to the manager. I am your manager.
Yeah.
That was actually kind of the concept I was going in with. But
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm going to use Aura of Authority.
I'm
Because
reminded of, what was it, Portal? Mike sent me a section of it. Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm the guy who's going to burn your house down with the lemons. like,
So I
make
guess I'm
life
gonna,
take the lemons back.
I guess I'm gonna walk in and just be like, Aura of Authority. And it's like when they're on high alert, which obviously they are because hello. They
lit through
assume you
him.
are law enforcement officials. So they assume that I am at this point, my goal is to be like one of them, but like higher authority than them.
Sure.
Excuse you, what is going on in here?
They rev their guns at you, and a Velian will pop out of the side door. Go, whoa, stop, and they'll just. Zzz. They won't like turn them off. They'll just spin them down. And he goes, "Hello, yes. Look, I'm not looking for any problems here, but you don't have a right to be here.
Oh,
We
but
have
I am
a
here for
special
you.
We have a special arrangement with the council.
Yes, and half of them are dead. You're coming with me.
Sorry, I meant the military council is half dead. What?
No, the council that you're a part of, dumbass.
Oh, well, I mean, if they're dead, they can
So-
wait.
No, we kind of can't. So can you at least explain what's going on? And before you go a step further, can I get a lantern?
Molly just
Yep.
Looks
Oh.
through real quick to grab Tanamichi.
Yeah.
Tanamichi's like basically just like get this thing away. He
I
sees
need to-
two people with a lantern and he's trying to figure out how to dodge and weave out of this thing's tentacles to get to one of them
You bet.
as fast as possible.
Okay, now
Um,
Ree's gonna take a deep breath and be like, okay, excuse my forwardness. I did not mean, but there was a situation happening. I get that you're doing research right now. However, we really need to talk to you. Is there somewhere private we could all go before it escalates further, please?
So, perhaps you didn't hear me. I don't have a problem with the War Council. Which is to say, I don't wish for this to get any more hostile than it clearly already is.
Mhm.
A person was shot. That is unfortunate. They've almost certainly been consumed. Again, unfortunate. Not my fault or my problem. I
Mhm.
haven't broken any laws. I respect your authority. I do not respect it within the building. Please leave.
You know you got swapped out for a yokai, right?
Sorry?
Yes. A yokai has been pretending to be you.
Oh,
atta-
I was
and
like,
atta-
I'm definitely still me. I don't know what
and,
you
and
No.
attack refuge.
Hoshi is focusing on getting Tanamichi in a lantern.
You
So
bet.
whether that's me
Get in
chasing
the
after,
can,
whether I'm
Meech.
doing the
Uh-huh.
whatever that is, they're talking and Hoshi is running around with a firelight lantern trying to.
No, I thought we just did that. I thought we
Right,
just
Yeah, we
yeah.
did.
grabbed
Yeah,
the
but
lantern and pulled her in.
I did it to
But
one of them. I don't know
getting
which
to
one I
one of
landed
them,
in.
but I'm just saying in terms of like what she's doing while you guys are talking is you're like, I have a lantern, and she's like, okay, it's not that simple for Tanamichi, okay, and you're dodging this way, and and gotcha. And you are and safe. And then just says, not consumed, taken care of. But also, what
Tanamichi,
is
would
that
you
thing?
make a resistance save?
Me?
Tanamichi.
Tanamichi.
Oh, Tanamichi.
I need to know whether or not you completely avoid all the tentacles before you're inside the lantern.
Yes.
What would a resistance save?
It's at
oh,
the
there
bottom.
it is.
There you
Oh
go.
God.
Not good at that, huh?
I have
Alright.
2 dice total.
Does Tanamichi get help because Hoshi's chasing after Tanamichi?
No.
No, net.
Because
Because
we
you
don't
can't
have the.
interact with the spectral realm any more than you can interact with the material one.
Okay, so our like vision and like vocal things are not connected, correct?
You can see him, but
Yeah.
beyond that, no.
Well, I was more
No.
thinking like, oh, I can see that the tentacle's coming this way. Let me
Oh, sure. Right.
grab them
Yeah.
before it.
Yeah.
Could I? This is gonna be a gamble, but I have 6, so I'm hoping that this is gonna work. Can I use my wind's leap to double my speed, and maybe get an
It's
extra die?
Mikio and or technique, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you bet.
Could I
Go ahead and
get
make
an
that roll with
extra-
2 extra dice.
2
Nice.
extra die. Okay. Okay.
Good.
Because I really am on your team, I swear. Like,
You are, your imagination isn't.
that's true.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
I'm on your team, but the creatures I make hate you so much.
All right.
The creatures in your toy box that you really wanted to play with don't play nicely with us, but you like us.
Mhm,
Right?
mhm.
I wish I
Well-
came up with this creature myself. I did not. He's from a video game I'm partial to.
Good news. I rolled 2 4s and a 6. Bad news. I also rolled a 1, so it's 2 4s.
Oh, no, it's not, because I'm going to give you your Inyo back.
Oh,
So
Fuck.
1.
1 success, you bet. That doesn't actually make a difference. You still needed 3 successes. I just wanted to give you your Inyo back so my record is clear.
Oh, so that was you being nice. Okay.
Yes, actually. Like, yes, actually. Besides, I feel guilty from earlier.
Okay, but giving Tanamichi the Inyo back if Tanamichi's about to get swallowed don't do shit.
It does in the future, assuming he survives the spectral rot he's about to take. I mean, give me a second.
No, when
Oh,
you
God.
do.
oh no.
The
So I'm
hell's
guessing the Inyo is
spectral
about to be
rot?
given back to make sure that Tanamichi gets put in the lantern, maybe?
Oh, Tanamichi's in the lantern, definitely.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Good. So we have Tanamichi. They just might have also
Mhm.
taken some
Tanamichi,
other...
would you roll a d6 and
Damage.
cut it in half, round up?
For some soul damage.
You bet. Wham! Right in the spirit.
Hey, 3.
Oh, God.
Oh, cut in half, round up is 2.
There
Sorry.
you go. You take 2 points of spirit stat damage.
Okay.
As that thing touches you and your
Mhm.
your spirit is made smaller. I will see everybody in 15 minutes.
Yep. Okay.
Fuck.
But you're not dead. You are, but you're not perma dead.
True.
I'm gonna try my bread now.
He's just seriously dispirited.
Bad.
I
No.
truly was like, well, I guess I'm spending the rest of this session making another character.
That was perfect.
I still think you should. Also, no, Mike, bad.
yeah.
Bad joke.
Yeah, this is a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm making another character right
Yeah,
now.
go ahead and make your backup character because the
Uh-huh.
session isn't over yet.
Oh,
Please no, because we need Tanamichi.
We do. We absolutely do.
we
But
need
he's
we
a,
also
he's a
we
beacon
can
of
have
competence, a shining light in this
Tanamichi and have it be
dark world.
Tanamichi's younger brother here to
Yeah.
avenge him. It's fine.
Okay.
Tanamichi's
Fuck,
little brother,
man.
Ranamichi.
Heather,
there to avenge my
have
brother.
you been reading my
You are
notes?
5. Yes. I am ninja.
Like an actual child.
And then we still get to know nothing about Tanamichi's history because the child just knows of Tanamichi and has never met Tanamichi and just knows that this is older brother.
Uh-huh.
It's like the kid who just got their like yellow belt in karate or something.
Exactly.
But please know we need you.
Yeah, stay with us. But like if you have to make a new one.
Yeah. Heather, I don't know how
You don't know how what?
I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Nope. If Tanamichi dies, I will say what I was gonna say.
Don't do it.
Hey, now that I don't know what that secret was, I'm a little more for Tanamichi dying, just because I'm curious what you were saying.
Just to know
but
something
only
about
for that.
him.
This is
But
you
only for
writing a
that.
letter and handing it to me and saying, "Only read this upon my death," and I'm looking at your still
Yes,
breathing
exactly.
body going. Anyway, BRB. Oh, okay.
Mike's comment. Amazing.
Hold on, what did Mike say?
This is a serious case of J on J violence, and I am deeply opposed to it. Yes, exactly.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna like start doing backup character stuff right now. Ugh.
Hi.
Hey. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Yeah. Trying to figure out if there is a mod for a game I like. Not at
Which
this
one?
moment. Borderlands.
Oh, I've heard good things about that one. I haven't tried
Super
it.
fun. You can't do it. It's first person.
Bummer. I still love that ferret that you have in your background. Like, that's my favorite piece of artwork I think I've seen in my entire life.
I'm
Oh my
glad you like it.
goodness.
Rinker made
It
it.
tastes so good.
I know, and it's fantastic. Did you try your bread?
I'm trying it right now. I cut it in half to see how, because I was kind of the kneading it. I have a mixer, and so I didn't know if I didn't knead it enough or any there was just different stages.
Sure.
I'm like, I don't know if I did it right first time, and so I cut it down the middle to see how it was all baked through. Oh, and it's still warm too. But it came
Warm
out
bread
of
is
the bread.
my favorite.
It came out of the pan perfectly, and then I was like, "Oh, cut it in half to make sure, see how it cooked all the way through."
Can you send me that recipe that you used for your bread?
Yes, I can right now.
Thank you.
Found it on Google.
Yeah, because my fiance loves bread, and I want to be able to like have a bunch on hand, but I don't want to spend like a ridiculous amount of money on bread.
Do you know, Becky? I don't know which one you did, but do you know if the peasant bread recipe?
If the what?
Peasant bread recipe. It's not a sourdough bread or anything. It's one that my sibling gave me. Your measuring utensil is a coffee cup.
Oh.
So it's coffee cup. It's like 1 coffee cup of warm water, 2.5 coffee cups of flour, the bottom covered coffee cup of salt, and then a thing of instant yeast. That's your measurements. Done.
Oh.
It takes about 2.5 hours round. Because
This was 3 hours because of proof. You proof for an hour piece, but then it takes between the kneading and everything, add another hour.
Yeah. So if you include that, this is probably about 3 hours, because it's to knead it, you let it proof for an hour, knead it again, let it proof for an hour, and you don't like truly, like, you more stretch it, and then you bake it for 20-ish minutes and then check it. And I did also find out that if you want a crisper outside to your bread, have a like 1/2 inch in a pan of water, like a 1/2 inch of water in a cooking pan in the oven as you're heating it up, and then you put the bread in and just keep it in there while it bakes, and it makes the outside crisper.
Okay.
That's
Like
the
the
only
gene
type of
editor?
bread I have ever made, but I can remember coffee cup measurements as opposed to I need 2.5 cups of this. But it's very good.
I also didn't know how it was going to turn out because it calls for whole milk, and Gabriel and I accidentally got 2%.
Well, how'd it turn out though?
I mean, it turns out great. Turned out great.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was one of those we weren't aware. We forgot that HEB's coloring of their milks. We're so used to the red being the whole milk, not the pink.
Yeah.
So he just grabbed a red container.
Isn't pink skim milk?
That's what I thought. We're so
Yeah.
used to that being skim milk, so he got the red one. Well, at HEB, their whole milk is actually the pink bottle.
That's
weird.
Odd. Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's weird.
It's very weird. So, but I'm used to reading it. I usually try to read it, not just grab because I'm either shopping at the commissary or HEB. Like, I never know where I'm going to be getting what food from when I go shopping. So
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's really good.
Good. And you said
It's
yours
awesome.
took you about 3 hours. See, that's
3 hours.
like I have a lot of respect for people who do homemade bread that is like a sourdough starter or whatever, and it's like it took me. I'm gonna be baking this bread for the next like day or two, and I'm like, or I can't sleep, so I'm gonna make bread.
Yeah.
I wonder if Nicole's watching the stream. Because I just got a thing. That was here's the PDF for peasant bread.
Oh, hey.
It's in the bugs chat. So
I did to answer Jay Rinker. I was doing a recipe specifically for sandwich white bread, and it did call for instant yeast. So yeah, it was pretty simple instructions to follow. The only thing that took the time was the proofing. And I tried putting it in my garage cupboard, thinking, oh, it's warm, it's Texas, and it's actually a cool day. So then it wasn't really rising. I'm like, is this rising properly? And so now I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna start doing the oven. If you turn the oven on like you're at a bake, let it go for like a minute, turn it off completely, and it's warm enough for you to start proofing.
Do you have a warming tray or a warming oven in yours? And would that be enough? I haven't used one.
I don't
but I know
think
that
so.
some have that.
Oh, like the bottom, like the warm.
Like
no,
I have one, I just haven't used it, so I don't know if it would be the right environment or not.
I don't trust those bottom things. I just remember as a kid, those were used for storage, not actual keeping things warm.
I have an actual. I
Mm-hmm.
actually have a broiler underneath my oven. Like it's not a drawer. It's
Under
like
it, not in it.
I'll message you a picture, but yeah, it's the actual oven door, and underneath is another little mini oven door that's specifically for a broiler. But I haven't used it because the people who owned this house last were disgusting, and I can't get in there enough to clean it like efficiently, so I just don't use it because it scares me. and it's like gross down there.
Well,
I cleaned it, but not as well as I would like to put food in it.
I was trying to figure out yesterday when Nova came out looking all sleepy where she'd been sleeping because I didn't know where she could have been. I have a little kid, like old school kids wooden chair that you would have around like a small like tea table or whatever. And I put it in the back corner because I just rearranged some stuff. Nova's asleep under it. That's her new sleeping place. Is under this little chair that she actually does sit on, and it's really cute when she sits on it.
I
You
am
know,
busy
good for her.
responding to a couple of your private messages, but I am ready when everybody else is.
Well, we need a mic.
Yeah, we're waiting on Kai.
I'm here.
Oh,
Okay.
Camera's
hi.
not on.
Not Cameron.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's why we were like, I was waiting.
So we just thought you weren't here yet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're not Cameron? I don't. What are words?
Uh-huh. It's okay. It's fine.
My brain
Words.
was like, you're not.
All right, so back to important matters.
You bet.
What is the response to the him being replaced by a yokai back at Refuge?
Before that, Jay, do you have spirit points left over?
Oh, there we go. That's what was going on.
I have 4. Maybe 3, depending on how many
From the
rounds.
sky.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Not your key reserve, your spirit stat that took damage before we went to break.
It took you
Wait,
took
my-
2 damage to your spirit.
Oh,
You took
to my
2
spirit
damage to spirit.
stat, not to my key. Sorry, I thought that was the same thing in this regard.
That's
That
all
was
right.
my bad.
How
I
many-
have 0 because I only had 1 in spirit.
Oh God. So you'll find that because Mike asked on the break, what happens if somebody has no spirit?
Shit.
You would just cease to be. But because that happened to you as you were drawn into the spirit lantern, there is you're now what one might call shriven. There is the tiniest scrap of you left over in the lantern, which means that you can be restored, but it's expensive, which the agency will pay for. Because you're the only ninja in the team who's any good at their job, so they'll pay for it.
Clearly not, because I just fucking died doing my job.
Look, fuck
Yeah,
ups
that really
happen.
sucks. That really
I
sucks that the
fucked
best one of
the
us is the first
landing.
one to die.
You're right.
And I fucked the escape.
But they will cover that. But as you pointed out, you did get marked on the job, right?
Uh-huh.
So they'll cover it and restore you.
Workman's comp.
Right.
Workman's comp.
Yep.
But how fast they get around to it will be relative to how the rest of the team does on the mission.
Oh no.
Um,
Oh no.
Which is to say, feel free to have a backup character or hang around and offer commentary. That is entirely up to you.
I am currently creating a backup character.
Oh, fun.
No faith.
Mhm.
No faith.
So Hoshi knows that Tanamichi's now in the lantern.
Yeah, and you can see them. They're the visual representation of a phone call that is very, very far away
Can
with bad
I-
service.
While Rena's doing this conversation with Avelian, can Hoshi just be taking in every inch and aspect of this spirit thing? Now that we're not like in combat, like genuinely like memorizing, putting like maybe sending information to Molly who can write it down. Like I want to get as much visual observational information as I can, even if we then get other information from Avelion about it, because there's
Sure.
only going to be so many times that we're going to be in the same building as it to look at it.
You bet. When Rena motions the whole "you've been replaced by a yokai" thing, Avelian's tone will immediately change. Be like, "Oh, you're one of them. Please come inside," and he'll immediately usher all of you into the room, and will suggest to the rest of the people outside that one of them, 2 of them if necessary, carry the dead man in the room with you.
Well,
Like-
how many are physically able to at this point? Because weren't some of them poisoned?
All of them.
Sure,
All of
yeah,
them,
but that
okay.
means they're taking damage per round, not that they've just melted, right?
Fair. Okay.
Uh,
then yeah.
they'll-
That
Definitely
means that
with
they
the.
do need 2 of them
and
because they're not
I'm
quite
gonna-
as strong as they
I'm
were.
gonna shrug them off, and I'm gonna bring Tanamichi with
Okay.
me.
You bet.
I feel like Molly comes up and helps Kai
Yeah.
carry Tanamichi
Yes,
in.
Mike, you are correct. I saw your post. Movement, they specifically call that a movement action, so I argue that is an action on your turn. However, it does go on to immediately describe the split movement and how you might do it.
No, not just the split movement, but they describe in that paragraph that you can take a skill action, an attack action, and your movement all in the same turn.
Hold on.
Oh.
Yes, they do, which is frustrating in that it is before that called a movement action, which directly flies in the face of on your turn you have two actions. Both of the uses of the word action in those cases are capitalized, which is to say my Magic the Gathering nerd card playing keyword brain just went, those are the same. But the paragraph would suggest that they're actually not the same.
Where
Like,
in D&D you have your attack, you have your bonus, and your movement. In this you have movement and two things.
right, yes. My
Is kind
apologies.
of how that's feeling. You might not use your movement, but
right.
and
But
the
you
two
are
things
yes, you are
can
correct.
be the same thing twice or something else or even movement, whatever. But
Because the description given says a character with a speed of 30 feet could move 5 feet and take an attack action to kill a guard, comma, move 10 feet to a door and take a skill action to unlock the door, comma, and then move another 15 feet through that door. Leaving you 10 movement that you didn't even use. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 10 move
So
10
as
feet
long
through
as it's
door.
within your movement, your total movement,
Right, yes.
movement doesn't count towards your
Cyberpunk is the first
actions.
system I ever heard use the term split move. I run that by lots of D&D players and they have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
So
it makes
movement
sense.
is separate than your two actions, and is that what I'm
Yes,
hearing?
apparently
Okay.
it is. Because I read the first sentence and went movement to action. Got it. And then nope, the description given right after that would imply, and not imply, state pretty plainly that it is a separate kind of move. It's a separate kind of action, even though we're calling it that. So it's
rules attorney at law.
so it's a free action. Anyway, whatever. My apologies. So you all end up in the chamber, including the dead and actively decomposing as we speak, Tanamichi, because without the presence of the soul,
2 minutes.
Because without the presence of the soul, the body degrades way faster than you otherwise might. So that's unfortunate. Yes.
If we're in here and I notice that the body is having issues, I would like to get Tanamichi's gear.
Sure, yeah. You know what a beehive looks like when it's dried out and it's going to blow away in the next wind, one layer at a time? Kind of like that.
Okay, great. Yeah, Hoshi's going to get Tanamichi's stuff so that when Tanamichi is revivified, you don't have to start from square one.
Oh, to be clear, they wouldn't have to. They Tanamichi would have their body completely replaced by the agency. It's not an if, it's a when.
But
the body has the equipment.
Oh, I see.
The equipment, and I don't know what secrets Tanamichi has stuck different places.
Because they're a ninja.
Because they're ninja. I have a secret pocket. You don't know what's in my secret pocket. Maybe you don't know about the secret pocket. So if you just leave my body there, I might have secrets. I don't right now.
Oh, right. No, okay, this is weird.
So this is where I want to make sure, Hoshi wants to make sure that Tanamichi is not like, shit, my favorite necklace that my great grandma gave me is tucked into the pocket of my suit left on the moon,
On that note,
a little humanity.
Yes.
Tanamichi does have a secret compartment in his false arm.
Mm-hmm.
Does the false arm wither away, or can you grab that too?
Sure, yeah.
And would he upon
that
being
is
restored,
what you might call aftermarket parts. It doesn't rot away.
Right. But upon being restored,
his arm again?
That is, I suppose, a decision that would be up to Tanamichi at the time of resparking.
I had messaged Jay that.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't like a now need to know thing, but it's funny that it got brought up in conversation. Like, what happens with the restoration process? Is it like his body comes back? They fill the body, the meat bag that he was, or they
I see the question
new one.
They would restore you entirely up into the point that you want, which is to say, if when they go to restore you, they discover that you actually have, I don't know, a brain tumor, they just, won't restore that, right?
Mhm.
Death
So
isn't
that's
actually a
kind to
huge
them.
deal for the organization. Death is, unless you are an absolute fuck up, death is not permanent. The
Death is
problem
an
is how long
inconvenience.
you're on ice. Like
Mhm.
agents that do well, because sometimes you get killed and it's really not your fault. Really, it's your corporate overlords deciding how much of it was your fault and how much value you have that determines how long you're on ice. The best agents, sometimes they die and you don't even notice because they're back fucking tomorrow. Which is to
Also,
say that it's a generally well-held open secret. The agency can restore you in moments. It's completely a power play. Some people are on ice for months, years even, just because you work for crappy people. Like,
can Molly try something?
I mean, she always does, doesn't she?
So with mixing the poison, she got kind of a new idea.
Oh God.
And she wants she wants to try mixing some healing things to try to stop the decomposition of Tanamichi's body. So
You want to
right now,
embalm him?
no, like to bring him
Healing
like
balm.
back. Like a healing balm.
Yeah,
Not
it'll
embalm,
restore
like a
the
healing
body.
balm.
Yeah. Oh, no, I understand. What I just meant we want to insulate the body from further rot. That's kind of like embalming, except I understand that embalming involves a certain removal of the wet on the inside. And that you're not going to do that in this case. It's more like a laminate.
Yeah, kind of. Just because she's hoping that
Gonna wrap
having
him up like
the
a ham
body
sandwich left over.
having the body more like put together, maybe they could make that transition smoother,
I
or
see.
like
You
try
bet.
to like fix it here and now versus needing to bring Tanamichi back to the agency. Like just she's trying to think of something.
You bet. I love that
So
Molly knows that death isn't a big deal as far as the corporation is concerned and is still like, oh no, my friend. That's that.
This is less of a ham sandwich situation and more of a 21st, 24th, 28th century mummification.
I was
with
thinking like saran wrap of the future, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's saran.
So
But
with
but if you were going to mummify someone in the modern day, what would you use? Plastic wrap, duct tape?
They have you been to
Resin?
a funeral home? They do this.
Yeah,
There is
right.
actual modern stuff that gets used.
Right, but that's not mummification. Right? You're not like, you know, salt prepping them or wrapping them in bandages
it's not to
or
the same
none of that
degree
stuff.
that like ancient Egypt did, but like we do
You know
have
what?
embalming processes that get used in modern day.
Hey, Rinker, I'm sure you have an opinion on this.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Just a
Hey, Rita,
thought.
can you
Like,
just real quick in the comments
it occurs to me
educate
that
us
you
on
are
the
probably the person
current
to
modern
ask.
day embalming practices?
And now we're going to bring a third J into the situation.
Yep. Yep.
You don't
Meta
want to
as
do that?
hell.
That
Rena, so you enter into the room, you get everybody in there. Avelian offers you a chair. This is a relatively stoic Spartan room, but it's clean. There's enough seating here to hold 6 people, and then there's what looks like a small ottoman that you could sit on. Aside from that, there is a giant stack of loose leaf paperwork, a couple of what are books, but like journals you fill in one page at a time. The kind where he writes a sheet of paper and then puts it in the book. They wanted the book to begin with. And enough ink to fill all these pages and beyond. There's a whiteboard that it looks like somebody wrote out a complex formula and then ran off the edge of it and just wrote on the walls. They just kept going. The board proved to be too small.
Forrest kind of man.
Right.
I do want to go ignore a conversation, go look at the formula, yes.
I am surprised in no way at all. No way at all. You bet. And he goes, I'm sorry, you said yokai replacement?
Yes.
So you look like an intimidating woman. I'm not going to bother to bullshit you on this. I already knew that.
And you allowed it to happen. Why?
Oh, I didn't allow it to happen, but it has happened. And I'm perfectly happy here. So,
But you let it continue to happen. Whether you allowed it or not, you allowed it to continue to happen. So
yes,
why?
that is true. Because I have
Make
a family.
Yokai, you perforated me. I take offense.
My bad. If for what it's worth,
No,
you seem
no,
very
no.
perforatable.
I swear to God.
We don't.
As
This is
soon as
Heather. We don't need more of us made into Swiss cheese.
Space cheese. Bring it back.
Rena,
The moon is made out of Tanamichi cheese.
No, no.
Oh.
Oh, that hurt my
No,
brain.
here's what's worse. My brain immediately, its response was all the Tanamichis that have come before.
Oh.
Didn't you know Tanamichi was always destined to die upon this
Right, the
mission
latest in a long
and have
line
their
of ninja
body
smears.
returned to the moon?
Yep.
The moon is actually built on the back of the carcasses of Tanamichi.
Can
This
we
isn't his first rodeo. He's just in a new body.
Okay,
He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
What was Kai saying, Rena?
Kai, yes, what now?
Oh no, to everybody at this point, it's
Jeez.
as soon as we finish the mission and get credit for saving the council, can we circle back and murder them all?
I mean, how many you got left, honestly?
I just
Here's
they're
Also,
all
we have
every-
a new plan.
right, but I just they're
that's
all
only one
psychopaths.
that's only one spot on the council though. And here's the thing: our mission was specifically to restore it, and yet all of them have separately on their own been like, "Nah, fuck off, I'm done." Instead of retiring or passing it, none of them said,
Yeah.
"Actually, you know what? Here's who I choose to succeed me. Have your elections. I'm
That's
out."
not true. Helga
They
did that very
decided, no,
thing.
I want a yokai in my space on my
Yes, I'm
space
okay.
station with the
I
people
am
care
fully
about.
on board with being replaced by an evil demon monster.
Specifically
3 of
in
them
the home of the people that I have been actively caring
out of
for.
5. That's
Why?
a quorum.
Why
A
all
quorum of
these things- No,
evil.
these things that we've been fighting and have actively had issues with, we would like to put in positions of power or allowed to continue to have positions of power in our home with the people we care for and are responsible for, instead of at any point being like, no, kill them, they're imposters, I retire, peace. Like, so much simpler.
So what does Avelian say?
So I didn't know any of that. All I know is that I got gassed and woke up here. Months ago.
Anyway, sorry.
Months ago.
Months
And
ago. And I
I
met
wonder
this
how
wonderful
many
woman.
meaningful policy changes have been implemented in the interim.
This is going to sound incredibly selfish, but I don't care. I have a lovely family here.
Just retire.
I did.
No,
Unofficially.
no.
yeah,
we
we're
need
talking
the
about
official.
officially.
Okay. You said I was replaced by yokai, is that, and they perforated you. Apologies
They're
for
dead.
that. Oh, great. Then I'm retired.
But you now need to go back and officially do that.
No, I don't. If the people of this
Yes,
station
you
think
do.
I'm dead,
No,
No, they don't think you're dead. They
They
just
think
think
you're
you're
alive.
missing.
they don't know
no.
that. Yeah, so you need to go back and officially retire, and then you're welcome to come back.
Again, no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. You can just go back and tell them that I'm MIA.
And why
'Cause-
would we do that instead of you going and taking responsibility for your actions?
What do you get out of me taking responsibility? What difference does it make?
It's our
Because we were
job.
sent to do this specifically. Have I made myself clear?
Great. So lie.
Okay, just because I do that for a living doesn't mean I'm gonna do that for you because you pissed me off.
Look, I'm sorry. My family comes before literally anything else.
We're not
I didn't
saying
know that-
abandon your family. We're
Abandon
saying
your family.
return for 2 minutes to say hello. I am here. I am alive. I am officially
I can't
counting
do
my
that.
seat.
And why not?
Peace.
Because when you retire, you have to state how come. And then I'll have to tell them why. And
That's
then
when you
we'll have
lie.
a problem.
That's
I
when you
can't
lie.
do that
Why?
because it comes with the terms of the station.
That you can't lie?
But
I
you
l-
lied about letting somebody else take your place.
No. I haven't physically been present to lie.
What would
Okay.
happen to you? Okay, what happens to you if you get caught in a lie? What's the result?
Oh, I wouldn't know. I literally physically cannot do so.
Hey Jim, do we have a way of communicating with the other 2 members of the council from the moon?
Not through your psychic nonsense,
No.
but through
Just
the
do
ship.
we have
Yeah,
a way?
sure.
Is there some kind of
Oh, you teleported here, right? You don't have
is
a
there
ship.
some kind of communication something? No, we have a ship. Is there something that we can use to say, here we have him. He is retiring. He is alive. But he's not on the station.
Yeah,
to
sure.
so.
Your ship would cover that. There's also any number of communication boxes, not here in this building, but in various
Let's
buildings
do that
around
then.
it.
Let's have an official
Avelian's
on the record
on board
that you're alive,
because
that you
can
retired.
lie.
You have you're lying about the reason why.
Okay, so wait.
It can be that you have found
a
different
Renee needs to ask a
calling.
question though. You said
Sure.
you physically cannot lie.
I physically cannot lie in regards to retirement or getting the job. Correct.
How does that come about? Is that part of what happens to you physically when you join the council?
Yes. And
Okay.
he'll roll down his shirt, and there is what looks like a gnarly looking brand right about here. And he goes, that physically prevents me from lying. I only know one in regards to those 2 things, not period. You can still lie,
Yeah.
period. Occasionally, you need to keep a truth entirely or shape it for the people you're offering it to.
Okay, can you shape it and not mention the family?
No, you're not.
No.
You're not hearing me.
However,
There are 2
we can have him
specific
be
things
in
I
the
can't lie
picture.
about.
We can have him be in the picture, and he can say a little speech, not answering the questions, but you can say a speech about how you have greatly appreciated your position.
And I have. That would not be a lie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I will step in because they've already seen me speak. I will step in and be
they
like,
know you.
he is now retiring.
Yes.
Unfortunately, yes.
And they would trust you to be in this position to speak for me? Great. Then you
Yes.
should take my job.
We're not trying to join the council. We're trying to make sure that it's put together.
My apologies. I wasn't insisting that you take it. I'm just saying that if the people of the station trust you, then, I mean.
We have a job. I don't like it, but we have one.
I mean,
pardon me, as somebody who's recently come into the most important thing in their life, if you don't like your job, perhaps a new one.
I'm
What'd
not
you come
really up for us
into?
at this point.
Okay, I'm going to take a brief aside. The
A
most
brief
important
aside.
the most important thing for you in your life is your family right now.
Correct.
Okay. Giant octopus ghost in the other room.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I would love to
Family?
talk about. No, I would love to talk about that. Much more interesting and less emotionally charged than the conversation
Okay,
we're
we'll set up a
currently
mini
having. I would love to
conference at
talk
some
about
point.
that.
Here's a question. Here's what I was trying to ask
Ah.
with the you obfuscating with. Can you give a legitimate additional other reason, or do you have to like verbatim say I am retiring because I have a family now? Can you say I am retiring because I have made connections here that matter?
Okay.
Oh, because then that defeats the purpose of him being on the council, because he's only supposed to care about the people that he's in the council for.
Right.
Again,
right.
we now know what we need to do.
The station, the people of
appreciates
the
his
station,
position.
right?
Yeah.
The
And
people
then
of the
I will
station
step in and say-
understand that the council as a whole tend to curate the truth for them.
Yeah.
And they know that it's an agreement. We didn't play them. They know it.
Hey,
And
Kai,
that's a
how is
great
that true?
honor. What comes with that is a great expectation of trust that cannot be broken for any reason.
Okay.
Part of that is when you join the faction, you get the brand. When you leave the faction, the brand gets turned off. And as I understand it, usually removed in a moment of great pain. The point is that the people need to be able to trust that the 2 most important things, why you should be allowed to speak to them and lie to them, curate the truth for them, and what would cause you to drop such a meaningful honor, those cannot be misrepresented.
Okay. Next question.
So if I'm on a video call with these people, they can ask me anything they want. I do not have the right to ignore the question, and I cannot lie while I do so.
So this is the next separate question, just so I understand the situation. Why can you not specify your family? What is your concern in that moment?
because I am concerned for their safety regarding our two cultures' relationships.
Our two
Are-
cultures.
Aren't you one?
You
You
stripped
have
a
a half
yokai.
yokai?
You stripped a yokai, didn't you?
Oh,
I
Is your wife a giant yokai octopus?
no.
Ghost? No.
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 No, the
No.
octopus is
No question mark? That's
Spirit-
not an
spirit
affirmative
mark.
no,
It's
sir.
spirit world. Is your okay?
Yes, my wife is she dislikes this term, yokai.
Okay. So it is a matter of the identity as opposed to the fact of.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, if I thought there was a way out of this that wouldn't threaten her
Okay.
very
No, that's
existence,
why
I
I was trying to figure out what the specific concern is.
And that this
Molly
puts
just-
you
thoughts
in
are
an
being kept to myself, but trying to figure
Molly-
out we are
Molly just-
put in a very delicate position of it is our responsibility to put the council back together because the council was halfway or more than halfway replaced by yokai as opposed to the council members saying no, I'm done and leaving. And it seems to be that multiple have just had their own reasons to go away, but you're the only one of those that we've actually been able to talk to, so I don't know the other logic.
I did not know that anyone else was.
Yeah.
Swapped.
So what would
I've been here
you
for months.
suggest
Yes.
for us to be able to do to have the council restored and not have you or your family in jeopardy?
what we
Is
just
us
said.
saying is us doing that phone call
Who
and
remains
Rena
on the
making
council?
that announcement enough?
Who remains? Helgatha remains alive. We managed to rescue her before she got swapped.
Excellent.
Oh, in the
was-
process of this,
Oh.
sorry, finish Kai what you were saying. Sorry, I just
who are the other two? We managed to
The
restore.
yokai have all been removed from their position of power, but not all
Right.
of the council members have been located and restored.
Okay.
We still need the
Also-
guy we still need the guy on
Earth.
that other place that we're not talking
Before
about.
I make my comment,
Okay.
Molly was about to do a thing.
Okay.
Molly, yes.
So Molly just kind of outright, because the only people who are in this room are us and
Mhm.
this Evelian guy, right?
Correct. And the as stable as you can be and still be dead, Tanamichi.
Oh, well, yeah, but I would consider that part of us.
That's fair. Right.
I mean, dead or alive, they're still here. They're still with us. It's fine.
We don't
That's
have
very
any
sweet.
other outsiders in
He's
this room
wanted.
aside
Yes,
from
it's
Evelian.
Okay.
just
Either
the
way.
pile of you and Evelian. You bet.
And so, Molly just kind of says, well, here's the thing. I mean, I'm a yokai and they all accept me.
And you're in a position of unique privilege that I wish my wife had.
That's true. But also, like, I'm able to blend in. You know, like, do you have to say, like, she's yokai? Like, it's
Firstly,
just like,
wouldn't it be
oh,
better
hey,
if
I
you
met,
didn't?
I
Wouldn't it
met
be
my
better if you
wife.
didn't have to? And second, I don't think she has that capacity.
Mm.
Even if she did, which again I don't think she does, she's far too proud to even consider it. She'd rather die.
That's valid. Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. So here's my proposal
Yeah, what's
to
your
fix the
thought?
solution.
What kind
Okay,
of yokai is she?
So we know one council member out of the 5.
He'll glare at your question.
They know
Yes, Rena.
that so the people do not know that some of you guys are gone. That anybody is gone. They just know that they're displaced right now, right?
Okay.
You officially retired. That opens up the slot for people to, I guess, the council member is selected by the people for the people, correct? So they have
Yes.
they like do some, so we have a number of candidates. So people will come forward to put themselves up for candidacy. That then gives us more candidates to help pick from to replace the other candidates that are missing.
You're suggesting that I should in some way make the people of the station aware that I've retired in order for that seat to be open to put more people in butts and chairs?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's a decision-making body on the station that isn't willing to turn over all authority over the remainder of humanity to a bunch of alien demon monsters.
Oh, yes, I don't
no
disagree. I
offense,
don't disagree
Molly.
with the question. I don't disagree with the framework here. I perhaps we could have Helga speak for me instead of me. It would
But if we-
circumvent
can we-
the
For that callback, can we have you speak to Helgatha?
Of course.
Can you just talk to her
Sure.
and you guys arrange what steps would need to be taken for
You to officially retire the public eye.
to have
Sure, yes.
have given up your seat and have that be open without you putting your family in danger.
Hey,
Yes, I
weird
can do that.
question. Can you be
Yes.
fired?
You know, it's never come up.
That's another option.
I don't know.
Let's call Helgatha.
When I got the job,
Let's-
there is a section in the book, the laws and duties about that. But
Yeah,
I don't
feel
know
like-
anyone on the council who's ever bothered to read it because it's
'Cause-
never come up.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Technically, if you go on a hiatus and don't tell anybody, you're kind of just walking away. I think that's grounds for termination.
So
I'm okay with being fired. The end result's the same for
so
me.
Avelian, Helgatha.
Also,
who was the
Kai,
guy-
I
who was
realized
the guy
that
we rescued from his room. What was that name?
the guy you rescued from your room. Was
My
that
whole thing is
Tyron?
it's probably better for him to
Nope.
retire versus to be fired because there's so much
If
unrest
he
going
can,
on right
if
now
he
in
can
refugee.
retire, but it might be that there has to be an official ending, and if he can't retire without lying, can he be officially terminated without?
No, I thought we were already in a. I thought
I-
he could.
I don't know how this works. If him having you say, yeah, he retired, would actually free up a seat or not.
It would if that's put in a record somewhere.
Okay, cool.
But
Kai,
then call Helgatha and ask. Yeah.
you bet.
Yeah, but if we
Avelian
can get
will.
Helgatha and the other guy we rescued and you all on the phone together and have that conversation, and then
Basil, you saved
remind
Basil.
me, we one of the actual council members is dead, correct?
Let's see
This
here.
is not Hoshi, this is Heather.
Helgatha's fine. Basil's fine. You've just found Avelian.
The other two are dead.
The other two are dead.
Even the one on Earth?
No, wait.
No, because there's still the guy on Earth. We didn't find him.
Creve was replaced by like the shadow gas monster who you
Right.
haven't found the original of. He might be dead. And Tyron is still on Earth somewhere.
So Creve is we believe dead because I'm pretty sure we found some evidence of somebody being dead.
Yeah, we
Right.
did.
Yeah, you did
So-
find bloody
so
mist
Creve
all
is-
over his
so
apartment.
Creve
No
is
reason
dead.
no reason to assume it was more someone else than it was him.
Yeah.
Like-
And so we have one more previous council member to locate and discuss this with, and then we will have between 2 to 3 council seats that will need to be filled.
And we could also pre-record a message if that's what if Helgatha is okay with that. We can pre-record a message
That's
from
also an
him,
option.
so that way when we leave, we don't have to come back and disturb him again.
He'll
Sure.
if I might interject in this tense moment. Kai,
Mm-hmm.
firstly, that perforation comment earlier was unacceptable. My apologies.
Especially
Second-
in light of recent events.
Second, that it happened, not what I said though, also that. But that that what happened to you means that while I did not do that, it wouldn't have happened to you if I had maintained my position. So I do owe you something. As technically as still member of the council, I have considerable access to things. Is there a way I could fix this for you? A way I can make it up to you?
To me personally, I mean, I didn't get into this to benefit myself personally. I got into this to try and save the lives of the people on the station.
Well, hold on. The people's of the station's lives are in danger?
The yokai weren't
We just
weren't
had to
being
dump.
inactive. They were taking steps and harming civilians. This is not
my.
just the sense of the wrong type of people are on the station. It's people were being harmed.
And we just had to
That's-
dump a shit ton of gold into the reactor to get it working again,
keep it- to
so
keep
that
it
they did
going.
bury you under it.
Oh, and he looked visibly shaken and stumbled backwards. Oh, right.
And-
The reactor. That's part of why I'm here. The creature outside. The creature outside walks the line between the spectral and the material realm, and they give off an outrageous amount of energy. And I thought that perhaps we could power the reactor with it forever. Better than we ever have.
You want to power a space station with a demon ghost octopus.
No, that's unsafe with its detritus.
It's what?
Detritus.
Debris, scales, poop.
Excrement. There we go. That's a better term.
It's spiritual manure. It's fine.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
The darkest of night soils.
Demonic ghost octopus poo.
That's so wordy. But yes, that is what I said. Yes.
Also,
Okay, so yeah, I do agree that Rena sent me a little message.
No.
If someone's going to receive a boon on behalf of trouble being due to perforation, I would think the guy that's dead on the floor now might be the preference.
Message in there is of anyone. If you owe Kai something, you owe Tanamichi something.
Double. Because he, died.
Because he's dead.
Yeah. I got perforated. He got perforated terminally.
You killed me.
Okay. Firstly, I did not. You invaded. While I expressed deep concern for what happened to Kai at the hands of my imposter, your team, I assume these people, and he'll motion Tanamichi, and I assume you're all a team. You invaded and he'll motion at Rena under false pretenses, I might add, posing as a law enforcement official into a building where you don't have any right to be. So while I accept any and all responsibility for what happened to your friend, and he'll motion at Kai, I do not accept responsibility for what happened to that friend. They are two completely different circumstances. However, I would not want any bridges we have to have burn marks on them. Isn't that how the saying goes? So if that's what it takes.
What Stormy just posted needs to be the episode title.
Oh yeah?
Gaggle of problem children?
Gaggle of problem children.
Team is a strong word. I prefer gaggle of problem children.
I appreciate that Rinker, I've just bothered to check. Rinker is in the chat describing how modern embalming works, which is lovely. I
was like, it's a thing. This is not something that doesn't exist anymore. Like, there is a modern contemporary process.
Right, my disagreement there wasn't disbelief that we mummify in the modern day or tend to our dead, but that there is a difference between tend to the dead and mummification.
Oh, for sure.
That's what I meant. Those are two different things. One, like, they're all tending to the dead, but one is a specific way to tend to the dead.
Yes.
And I'm under the impression, though I'm certainly not in any field directly connected to that concept, that happens less than things like cremation and or burial. So I could be wrong.
Probably.
Who knows? Anyway, so he goes, if an unscorched bridge is the goal, and for me anyway, it certainly is, I would again extend that access to your entire team if that's what it takes.
Okay. Inconvenience tax 2 of their guns. We'll just start with that. Also, they're all slowly dying of poison. We might want to deal with that.
Oh, they're robots. They'll be fine.
Oh, so the poison would have done anything to them anyway, and they would have just shot me. Neat.
Correct. Correct. Yes, they'd have torn you to shreds. Yes.
Can I have one of the robots?
I don't see why not. I did say anything within my access to grant. Would you be willing to wait a week so I can manufacture you a new one? The 4 that are here, we kind of need the 4 to maintain the security over the creature.
I think him getting his own robot is not the worst idea.
But I would be, of course, willing to have a 5th one made. Would you like any specific paint on the outside of it? I understand some of the younger generation are into flames.
Are you able to make a copy of the schematics?
Ooh, Jay just about lost it. That was great. Like badass flavor.
The youths of today.
What up, fellow kids?
I don't
exactly.
I don't need the robot itself if you're willing to give me like advanced schematics of it and production methods.
Oh, I'm not actually sure that you'd have to talk to Goddard for that. I can't make him give you those, but I can get you an audience with him.
Who's Goddard?
the most impressive smith I've ever had the privilege to know.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay.
I feel like we owe
Yes.
this to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rena says that
Okay.
out loud.
We
We
have-
have
we
taken
have
too many grab
taken-
axes from him.
Yeah, we've not just the grav axes. We've taken so many things that 4 has crafted or taken or prepared to use, and we're like, hey, thanks. I feel like, yeah.
Didn't we
If
also lose a
he'll
book at one
motion
point?
beyond the closed door as if he was
I
waving
hope-
at the robots outside. He goes, if you think those are impressive, Goddard made those when he was exhausted and very, very sick. That's
I
not
don't
even
suppose-
close to the most impressive thing he can do.
I don't suppose he's
Karen
also
knows how much I
responsible
love
for the.
him.
I don't suppose he's responsible for the grab axe technology as well.
Oh, yes. Something to fill an afternoon, I think he called it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
That
gonna.
Rena wants to
information we
meet him
probably
too.
shouldn't give 4.
That Rena wants to meet this person too now.
Okay, so so that's thing 1. Thing 2. So you know that apartment bunker that
and 4.
Fazil had?
I know it's unprofessional, but Fazil vexes me. But that wasn't what you asked. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
familiar.
Oh no, it's okay. We've been all 4 out of 5 of you so far, or 3 out of 5, 3.5. Every one of them, very vexing. In different.
Oh,
in
good.
different-
That is the vibe I was going for. Oh,
in
good.
different ways. In different ways. Anyway, the bunker was nice because it survived the entire building exploding. So
Come again.
Again, from the yokai that had replaced you.
Yeah.
You have missed a lot being up here.
Whoopsie. So anyway, so yeah, that entire apartment building exploded. But the bunker that you guys live in was intact and still usable. If we could have one of those as a safe house that we could return to anytime we need to come back to the station, that would be great. Somewhere,
Sure.
confidential, secure, off camera.
Off camera. I don't see why not. Do you want one on the station or one in the suborbit station stationed around the station?
Oh, I'm just finding
The substation that Kai has just discovered exists, I assume.
Yeah, somehow, despite living here for my entire life, I kind of missed that one.
Well, that would be because of all the stealth tech it's covered in.
Neat.
Like, neat. Dastardly, but neat.
Also,
Coulda
I feel like
used-
it's very important to bring to light out of the Discord that 4 has said, "Yay, engineer Smiths, woohoo! Hephaestus daddy, here I come." I feel like that was just an important thing that needed to be
Need to know.
shared.
Yeah.
It
The vibe of what's happening.
So that is, I was absolutely picturing Hephaestus covered in neon lights and cables and shit, right? Hephaestus who
Incredible.
builds
Oh
like
my god, yes.
Incredible.
anyone familiar with Gundam, Voltron? No?
Yes.
That Hephaestus, if he made that, if it was made by Hephaestus. Like,
Ooh. So we're gonna be meeting up with this person before we leave.
So in case I'm ever missing for a session, that's where I am.
But we also
that's
need
where I
to.
am.
Uh-huh.
So the tasks at hand. We know we need to meet this person. We need to make a
Kidnap
recording of
him.
a message.
Oh.
We also need to talk to Helgatha to make sure the message is recorded properly.
I think we
In
should
regards
call
to
Helga
retirement.
first to see what the best
Oh, before I
method
forget,
is and what verbiage and everything, and
Sure.
then do whatever the recording is, and then we should go from here to meet the engineer and then go to Earth. Is
Back
kind
before
of
I
my-
forget, Goddard is what I'm looking for here. Not volatil's the wrong word.
Eccentric.
Yes, but I was looking for something more specific. Abrasive. There we go. Goddard is very, very abrasive.
Helgatha chased us around with a giant axe.
Oh, but that's good. That means you have practice. You'll want to be direct and specific. Goddard, it's wild to me that he has such a phenomenal mind for creation, but very little imagination. Which is to say, he won't infer very much. You'll need to be very, very specific.
So no
No,
metaphors.
that makes perfect sense.
Since we are
Excellent. I
after-
can get you an appointment with him. He is in high demand, but I cannot make him make anything for you.
Oh, for sure. No, that's
I
fair.
kind of figured.
Which is say if you ruin that appointment, I can't get you another one.
That's
Right.
perfectly okay. I would love to learn from a teacher. Or
In my
learn
head,
something.
he's very, in the best possible way. He's super autistic, and his like special, what's the word I'm looking for? I know the word.
Oh, it's
I
like
have them.
2.
Hyperfixation.
Yes, is mechanical engineering for like 30 years. He's
Oh,
good.
amazing,
Oh,
but
good.
also
We
very
found-
very rigid.
We found number 5. Cool.
I do want to check
Like Mambo.
for just moving forward with
Hmm.
character stuff for Tanamichi.
Mhm.
Since we were put in the ship and then the ship came here,
Uh-huh.
do we know where a Torii gate would be to send the lantern back? Or do we have to wait until we finish this mission to potentially get Tanamichi back?
Didn't you take a Torii gate to get to the original moon base where Terabello's character was?
We were put on a ship. I don't know how we got to the ship. I don't remember that. But we flew our ship here
This
from wherever
time.
we had
Right.
been. So do we have to go back to that location to a Torii gate,
Torii
and
goat, right.
put the
You'll
the
she'll need to
lantern.
go to the ship and to a Torii gate from there. There's no
Okay,
Torii
now I
gate
need a
on the
Torii
ship.
gate.
So
shape of the
whenever
goat.
we leave the moon, I would say that should actually be the next location is go back and drop Tanamichi off. Just so that regardless of story stuff, so that Jay can play their character again.
Right.
Right. I mean, don't sell Jay short. I'm sure they're
I
done
mean-
making a backup character
Oh,
already.
I'm sure
and
the
they have-
backup character is going to be
Almost.
great, but also do they want to play
I've
the
got a
backup?
really solid good idea. I just have to fill in the stats
Is
for
it Ranamichi, the little baby brother of Tanamichi? Who's gonna... Oh, you missed it. No,
You
the
missed that
5-year-old was
conversation.
like, I'm an assassin. You killed my prepare today.
I mean, that
Yep.
sounds pretty great.
And yes, I will voice them for you. You're welcome.
Instead of a vendetta against yokai, it's a vendetta
Uh-huh.
against Yobots.
Yep.
All robotic things must perish,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
including Tanamichi's arm, which Hoshi is specifically not giving to 4.
I don't know why.
Because I respect Tanamichi
Enough to
and
know that
don't
they'll
want-
take it apart.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it back.
Maybe not the same way. And also, again, it's Tanamichi. There might be a trap in there that you don't know about.
Mike, I really appreciate the time watch thing going.
Mhm.
Yes, we've gone over quite a bit.
Yes, yes, we have.
We also got started a little late, but
Yeah.
that doesn't move
We
Mike's
got a
need
lot
to
more
go to
done
bed.
today.
That we sure did. What do we want to do? What are we going to hand wave as happening off screen so that we get into it next time? If the answer to that question is nothing, I totally understand.
I would love to go ahead and hand wave the conversations with Helgatha and figuring
Yeah.
out what Avelia needs to do. Like,
Mhm.
yay,
Sounds
we
good.
did it, wrapped it up. That's taken care of.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Goddard meeting should occur in game. But we do also need to we have that appointment we need to make, and then we need to go back to get Tyron.
Mhm.
Keeping in mind that the Goddard thing is going to have to be fairly brief this time because we still have a job to finish, and that's going to be basically
Unless
us.
we can do
screwing around on
Tyron
our
and
own
then Goddard. If we can finish the mission and then go to Goddard,
Yeah,
that
because we
might
don't.
be an option.
Yeah, because we don't know how long it's going to take to figure out what the deal
Well,
is with Tyron.
I don't.
We
I
need to
don't-
set up a meeting anyway, so the meeting can be
so
like
we need
in
to
the
set
future.
up the meeting. We need to go to Tyron. I don't think we need to worry about like we can just say, "Yay, we did the conversations. Yay, we dropped off Tanamichi's lantern."
Hmm.
Can we get 2 new lanterns to replace the 2 that we've turned in, or do we have to wait until we fully get back to the station?
So
back to the
you
agency.
unless you find them out on the field, you'll be limited to the stock you brought. That you then
So we will be down
re-swap your points at
to-
the end of the mission.
We will have the one that Rena
Right,
currently
you had
has
3,
right
you
now.
traded 1 in already. If you drop off Tanamichi's Spirit Lantern on while you're still working on the mission, yes, you'll only have 1 left.
We'll have the Rena one. Okay, yeah. I mean, I still think that's fair because I don't think we want to release Tanamichi's spirit to grab a different spirit and.
Right, but that just means we're going to have 1 get out of hell free card.
I will
Yeah.
also, unless Tanamichi joins back up again and brings their own lantern.
To be fair, yeah, that's.
To be
I
fair,
think-
Just
I
throwing
think
that
all
out
of that
there.
can be hand waved, and then, I would definitely like to be on the way to Tyron and getting that figured out, because we want to meet Goddard, and then frankly Hoshi wants to go get her sister.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a non-zero chance that us going to get Tyron is going to get us involved in your bullshit. So
For
A
sure.
non-zero chance, you say?
Yep.
That's funny.
I'm not saying it's a 100% chance. I'm just saying it's higher than nothing.
I mean, you say that like you don't want me to engage a bunch of your backstory crap.
I am fully
like
for getting back to Earth and potentially having to go deal with the sister stuff in order to get Tyron. Oh no! How dare we have to complete both quests? Anyway,
Little column A, little column
so
B.
we hand wave the
Exactly.
conversation with Helga and the whole retirement business. So next time we pick up, you're off to meet Goddard. Yes.
Yeah,
You
or at
bet.
least to set an appointment.
You
Set
bet.
an appointment with Goddard and then go to Earth.
You bet.
Yeah.
Because I
I
feel
will
like
see you next time.
I feel like we hand waved. Oh,
No, I'm still here. Go ahead. Bye.
hand wave what?
oh, I didn't know if I was muted or not.
Nope.
Mm.
Here
Are
you're
we good?
fine.
Okay. Because didn't we hand wave setting the meeting because we're gonna go do Tyron and come back, or are we gonna do Goddard first? I was confused on that.
I would say whichever one opens up. If GM says, "All right, Goddard's available to meet with you now," we go to Goddard. If it's like, "All right, he'll meet with you in 2 weeks," great. Let's go deal with other
we
stuff.
can get through that pretty fast. If you there's a point you need to know, but by outside of that, we can hand wave it. When you first get when he says get in contact with, he means he has what amounts to like a special number he punches onto a phone, right? Like an extension. The phone rings. Goddard goes, yes. And he goes, hi, I have an appointment set up. And he goes, hold on. And there's a lot of heavy clacking on what sounds like an old-fashioned typewriter. At this point in the story, those are comically old, right? He goes, fantastic. 32 and 7 months. 32 years and 7 months. See you then.
32 years.
And he goes, no, wait, stop. Goddard, it's me. Oh, that means you either need something built and I'm very busy, or an exception made and I'm still very busy. What do you need? And he goes, I owe somebody. Please see them. Bump somebody if you have to. It's that important. Fine. Because if I don't, Mom will yell at me. Fine. I will see you tomorrow. And he'll just hang up the phone.
Great.
And
Mom
Evelian
will
will
yell at
turn to you and give you a set of planetary coordinates, because he goes,
sure.
yeah, I knew that was going to happen. He doesn't, like I said, specific.
Yep.
You have to be specific. He's very amorphous. I know it's not fair. You get used to it.
The mom will yell at me. Yeah, Mike called it.
Helgatha is gotta be Mom.
No,
How
I
did
was
you
thinking
know?
the yokai. Oh, I was thinking the yokai
Like,
was
Yeah.
mom. Like, because
Helgatha
they live longer. Helgatha.
Goddard is
is the maker of the grab axe, and she's the one wielding it, and she's got a notoriously fickle temper.
I am thrilled that somebody
Oh.
immediately came to those dots. That's fantastic. Like, lovely.
I love
I'm-
the energy that's coming with that
Yeah.
realization of just, oh, damn it.
Oh, fuck, there's two of them.